Alright, so real quick about the lanes. We're going to start lane 1 here. At this tile, you'll notice there'll be 1, 2, 3 tiles here. Front kite will be in that direction. Tank will be holding ohms around here. It's usually a little off-center to the left here. Back kite that way. Alright, so on this first tile, you can kind of stand on it or a little bit to the left of it. Just draw an imaginary line from here to the center of the boss's feet, and that'll kind of be your lane, so it'll be more or less around here. So you can kind of come back this way for 3 of those AoEs, J-hook to the left, so step to the left, and then go up for the 2 AoEs while trying to dodge the random AoEs that come at you. For lane 1 specifically, lane 8 as well, I want you to feel free to have this entire space back here to kite. So if you have to, you can use all this. You can go this way if you need to. Come back here to avoid everything. Sometimes you'll get the spits, ohms of spits, just in case he's tilted a little bit this way. So you'll have to deal with that. Lane 2 will try to give you as much space as possible. So lane 2 will be drawing an imaginary line from either here or to the left of the square tile. And they'll draw their line from here to the boss's feet the same way, and that'll kind of be their lane. So they'll come back for 3 of those AoEs, step to the left, and J-hook like that, and just move forward, and then get back into position there. So it'll kind of look like this. If it's exaggerated, they can kind of come like that. So as long as they're between this second tile here and this third one, they should be okay. But lane 2's job is basically to give lane 1 as much room as possible to survive. Alright, there's that. So lane 3, a little bit different. So there's the third tile. Take a couple of steps this way and you can draw your imaginary line from here to the boss, and then that's kind of the kite lane right there. So from here, go back 3, move step to the left, so you'll J-hook to the left, and then start coming in. So if you want to think of it like this as well, like in between this tile here and this tile here, draw a line, cut it in half, and then that's where the lane would be. Lane 3 would be right here. So you can come this way, and just come this way. So you have all that space to move, right? In certain situations, you might get pushed back, so as lane 3, your other option is to go all the way this way, to follow this wall as far as you need to go. Alright, that's pretty much it. For lane 4, which is usually for the raid lead, so myself, I'll kite and I'll kind of use, like I said, this from halfway between that tile and this tile. That'll be my section, so I'll kind of be at the tail and then come this way, go this way. Or reverse for me. Go this way and come back out this way. Alright, so from the other side, lane 8 over here, we'll use this tile. And kind of the same thing, it's just almost the mirror image over there, but I'll go over it anyway, because it's a little bit different. Not too much though. So you can start on this tile and kind of draw an imaginary line from here to the center of the boss's feet. Come back this way, you're going to J-hook to the right in this instance. On the other side, it's the other way. You'd be going to the left, yeah. So you start from here. Or actually, you should be up on the boss, of course, and then you come back. And then if you need to, you'll have all this room, or a lot of this room, like half of this space. It's a lot bigger space than the entrance side, so you can kind of go this way over here, or if you need to, go to this wall. Just know that you have all this space, basically, to come in and move. So you come back, or if you want to, you can start this way. Come up, go. That should be plenty of room for you to survive there. Lane 7, like lane 2, your job is basically to give lane 8 as much room as they need to survive. So draw the imaginary line from here to the center of the boss's feet. You'll be up on the boss wherever he is. And then come this way, and then you can cut this way, step to the right, and then move forward. And it doesn't even have to be that exaggerated. It can be real tight, like there. Just move over a little bit, and then just move forward. And if you need to, for any reason, you have all this room back here to kite in case you need it. Okay, lane 6, same thing as 3. Just move a couple steps forward. And so from here, draw a line to the center of the boss's feet. That'll kind of be your lane. It's not perfect, but it's just an example of like what, just to get an idea of what you can do. So this can be your lane, and again, it's the same thing. So you take that middle tile, draw a line to this tile here, cut it in half, more or less there, and then that'll be like where your kite lane is. Alright, so you can go from more or less from here. And you can turn that way if you need to, come back in. Okay, and again, you have the option if things are going really terribly wrong, if you need to give, if lane 2 is trying to give a lot of room to lane 1 to survive and pushes you out a bit, you have the option to come up against this back left light here and walk out that way as far as you need to, and then turn in, go back in. Lane 5 is the interrupters lane, so they may not always be in there, but you should keep it clear for them as much as possible in case they do need to use it. So if they are in there, it's going to be the same thing as lane 4 mirror image kind of thing. They'll kind of have this room all right here from the center of this to there. So they'll be able to move from here and come in like that, or the opposite way, this way. Either way, whatever works for them. Not too worried, but usually like the other lanes, they will go to the right. So like if you're coming kiting here, go that way. This one will kite J-hook to the right. This one, J-hook to the right. Go in. And just to recap, it's kind of opposite for these guys. They'll go to the left, go this way. Lane 2, go like this. And then lane 3, like that. Just another tip for lane 2 and 7. Like if you need to give these people as much room as possible. Lane 2, you can come to this one, walk straight this way, and then go in that way. That way you're leaving this whole space for lane 1, which is awesome for them. They'll love you. Anything else? That's about it. I just wanted to make a short video just to kind of go over lanes so I don't have to repeat everything for future groups and stuff. So that's it. Thanks.